What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking about another unbelievably easy centerpiece that you guys can get in NBA 2k23 MyTEAM, lads. So obviously the centerpieces aren't just pink diamonds, and the fact that they're giving out a lot more centerpieces, I kind of like it. I kind of like that they're making centerpieces more attainable. I genuinely think it's a good thing. I think it's a really, really good thing because it is making... That is the real thing, is turning a lot of people off the trophy case grind. Because, to be fair, it is a long grind to get anything of note with the way centerpieces are. So they're a super easy centerpiece. So, it is in bonus challenges. So instead of being a half badge, here it is right here. And it's available for like 10 days. Till the end of the season. There is a challenge I think is glitched. I'm not entirely sure about this one being glitched or not. But lads, you can get on the way. Let's see how long this takes. So, SGA's game winner. Score 42 and get 7 assists with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 minutes. On pro difficulty, 5 minutes. Obviously, you have to go and get the token one, which is going to cost you... I think it's going to cost you 15 tokens. I think it's going to cost you 15 tokens, so it's not the cheapest. It's assuming you have all the tokens, by the way. Get 3 blocks with any ball. This is a 12 and a quarter game. It shouldn't be too bad to bait things with ball. If you have the amethyst, this is really easy. If you don't, and it's the gold, it's still ball. He's still 7-2. So it's not too bad baiting them. So I reckon this is probably going to take you 6 or 7 minutes. About 5 minutes for the first one, 6 to 7 for the second one. And there's 17 tokens needed. For Stephen Curry, score 50 points with any Steph Curry. The issue is that Steph's either going to cost you a little bit empty or 30 tokens. But the good thing is, though, is that you do get 30 tokens for completing the Stephen Curry challenge. So if you do have 30, you can just get the 30 and get 30 right back. Ball, you get 15. So that is 17 tokens. Christian Wood, he's 30 tokens, which is a little bit steep. Which is definitely a little bit steep. But 26 and 8 rebounds. This is actually going to take you the longest of them all. And you might think, how is 26 and 8 rebounds going to take you longer than 50 points? But on pro difficulty, scoring 50 is easy because you will just literally hit every single shot with Steph Curry most of the time. Whereas getting boards is not the easiest thing to do on pro, because one, you make a lot of shots, and two, he's not the best rebounder. Jaren Jackson double with points and rebounds. Again, that's 10 points, 10 rebounds. That's going to be quite tricky. So I reckon you can get these 3 done quite easily in 15 minutes. These probably will take 10 minutes each, so put up to 35 minutes. Get 49 with Booker. Again, if you have the pre-ordered Evan Booker, it should be easy to do that in pro difficulty. 5-minute job. 24 and 15. It's going to take a little bit longer. It's going to take probably 8 or 9 minutes. Maybe I'll give it 10 minutes for that. Malik Beasley for 29. That's a pretty easy one as well. Bench firepower. Make 5 threes, Norman Powell. 2 minutes. Make 10 threes with Klay Thompson. Make 7 threes with Stephen Curry. 5 or 6 minutes. 17 threes. That's very doable. On pro difficulty, very, very doable. So, I would say that in terms of these challenges, it will take you probably, let's just say 15 for these 3, 25, 35, probably 45. Probably like an hour and 10 minutes to complete all this. And with that, an hour and 10 minutes, you guys get 15, 30, like, you get a crap load of tokens. The only issue is that it is going to take a little bit of time, or it's going to cost some tokens to get all the players. You're probably going to have to spend about 9. It's going to cost you about 150 tokens to do all this. But like, if you have those tokens, you can get a centerpiece in an hour, which is a really good one. And then, obviously, which cards is best to get for centerpiece, as well as you get some packs, you get some other pretty decent things. The Dreamer pack is a nice pack as well. In terms of domination, from guys, if you're only going for one, the easiest is that, like, the only thing is that you have to go through some of the tough teams. Like, you don't want really any of these. You really don't want any of these. These aren't the greatest teams to use. The best probably is the Thunder. If you can get all the way to the Thunder, if you're completing Dom, it takes a little bit of time. The one good thing about the Thunder is that they're quite cheap to get in terms of tokens. You're not going to spend a stupid amount of tokens because they're only 15. I think it's like 70, it's like 95 tokens, whereas it's like 170 for like the Lakers. And the Lakers are really easy one, is a really good one. The problem with the Lakers is, one, it's hard to get to them in domination, and two, you're going to pay a ton of tokens to complete the Lakers. So I don't know, I'm a little bit indifferent on who to get, who you guys should be getting if you're going for one, because the domination has to be taken into account, because that's not the easiest thing to beat. You have to beat domination, and you have to complete all the the cards. So from these, obviously, like Rashard Lewis, you don't really want Alonzo Mourning. Most people aren't going to get him. It's a particularly bad conference or a bad division. This one's not a great division either. I mean, if you want to get Rose, it's not going to take you too long time-wise. But yeah, I would say probably the Thunder is still the best one to beat. You can get a centerpiece in an hour to basically guarantee yourself getting a really good free pink diamond card. And when it comes to the pink diamonds, as we've said in other videos, with these trophy cases, like, look, if you're the biggest Iverson fan, go for it. I wouldn't advise it because he's not great, and he takes ages. He's not great. He takes ages to beat in domination. And also, you're paying, because of Joel Embiid, you're paying 170 tokens to complete that collection. Jennings, 170 tokens to beat the collection. Doesn't take too long in domination, but still, it's a lot. D-Rose, not too bad because it's quite cheap to complete the collection in terms of tokens. But there's just better cards than D-Rose. The only card that will make my team is, like, if you've got a good team, it's likely the only player that'll play is Worthy. He's still maybe the best small forward in the game. But a lot of these guys in the West, like Hayward's alright. Poole's not very good. And he's really hard to get. I mean, like, if you want to go Sabonis, if you want to go with Ilgauskas, that's fine for Giants. But I would still stick to the Westbrook, and if you're just starting at this out and you're only getting if the only centerpieces you're getting are, say, this centerpiece, which is the easy one, and this centerpiece here, the one from Trophy Case, you should have enough from both of them and just some other some easy, simple miscellaneous things to get yourselves 2 pink diamonds in about. It will take a little bit of time. Probably like 6 or 7 hours. But if you beat domination and you have tokens, you can get yourself 2 pink diamonds in 2 hours, which is absolutely crazy. So if that's the video, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.